I thought today would be the perfect time for a mortgage market update because it's election day. And what I've seen over the last month is I've seen a lot of home buyer concern, a lot of even people refinancing. Everyone's really nervous about this election. And I think, if you look at the media, there's not a lot of positivity, right? There's just not a lot of positivity. It's not something we're seeing right now. We're seeing a lot of negativity and a lot of fear, right? We don't know if tomorrow, if we're going to know who the president is. We know that both sides are hiring tons of lawyers to dispute the mail-in process. We also know that some of the ballots won't even be counted for a couple days. So we're in this huge period of turmoil. And people ask me as a mortgage lender, they say, well, what's going to happen next? Guys, it's impossible to say. There's some basic stuff that we can say right now. We can say, hey, look, last time Trump was elected, rates shot up right after he was elected. And it was because of the tax breaks, et cetera, that he was going to bring to the country and how the markets reacted to that. Okay. And they went pretty high pretty quick. And it was a little bit shocking for everyone. So there is the possibility that if Trump gets reelected, you may see the markets rally and you may see a spike in rates. However, how long term could that actually be right now? We still have COVID. It's like that reoccurring sinus infection that won't go away, except it could kill you, have long-term damage, and you may never, it's just like a basket of snakes, right? It's a basket of snakes. COVID is a basket of snakes. We don't know what's going to happen next, but what we do know is it is 100% affecting our economy, and it will 100% continue to affect our economy until we can safely open up. It's a fact, guys. We can go any which way we want on this, but until we can safely open up our country and we can all go back to movies and we can all do everything we used to do to spend the moolah, right? It's going to affect our economy. And that should keep rates low, because when the economy is struggling, having high rates doesn't really help. So on the rate front, am I stressed out? No. What happens if Biden gets elected? No one knows. No one knows. Wild card, no one knows. And with the polls that are being reported in some media showing him winning, there's a lot of people going, no idea, okay? But here's the bottom line. You still have that nasty basket of snakes known as COVID that is keeping rates low because it is sucking the life out of the economy. Okay. And I know there's some data that shows the economy is recovering, which is fantastic. But, at the same time, we're also seeing a bunch of states going into further lockdowns. There's certain states and counties where they never got out of lockdown. I am in one of those. Do you see these walls? This is my life. So if you need a mortgage, call me because I'm here all the time. Anyways, so the basket of snakes known as COVID is going to keep rates low is my prediction. Long term, do I expect volatility? Yes, I expect volatility. I expect to hide underneath this desk at least twice this week, at least twice. But overall, basket of snakes, rates stay low. Okay, let's talk about what else is going on in the mortgage market. So really exciting, staffing up. Oh my goodness. On my team, we've added so many great people in the last month and a half. So a big thanks to our CEO for recognizing that we needed some more love. So we've got some great people coming in. VA specialists on the processing front, which is very exciting for everyone who knows how much I love VA. So great news there. We're seeing mortgage companies across the country do this. So I think you're going to see a relief in terms of how long it takes to refinances. Purchases still 30 days. We actually have a couple that we're going to close in 20. So we're seeing that come back. In terms of loan programs, I haven't seen anything get taken away recently. Okay. Now, when COVID first hit, we saw the more exotic loans disappear, right? Everything that was kind of pushing us towards that 2005, 6, 7 range, those got chopped off the market. Still have 3% down conventional for first-time home buyers. FHA still at 3.5%. VA 100%. Jumbo, no down payment. Oh my God, for VA, amazing. So I'm not seeing a lot of changes there. I was concerned when COVID first hit that we were going to see a real chop down on debt to incomes, and we haven't seen as much of that. So that's good. Lenders are still lending. And if you look at the house market, oh my goodness, across the country, and being licensed in so many states, that's something that I think is really unique, because we used to just assume, oh, well, it's California. Of course the Bay Area is crazy competitive. It's Bay Area, California. I'm seeing it across the country. I'm seeing it in Ohio. I'm seeing it in Minnesota. I'm seeing it in Florida. I'm seeing it in Texas. You name it, every single area is competitive right now. New Hampshire, all these little areas, and I don't mean little, like, California's a big state, guys. It's a huge state. A lot of states are smaller. So all of these areas where you wouldn't normally think, oh my God, there's 40 offers on a house, we're starting to see that many offers on all these houses. And the question is, well, what's driving it? So sometimes with a competitive market, what's driving it is jobs, right? We saw that in the Bay Area. Tech companies came in, or tech companies, they started off as little babies here and they grew up to be these unicorns. Jobs really do push growth. But in this case, it's rates. Money is so cheap that people who couldn't get in before are now able to get in. So we are seeing multiple offers. We're seeing that push up prices across the country. I'm seeing very competitive markets everywhere. So if you're home shopping right now and you're not in a competitive market, congratulations. Let me know where it is, because there's a ton of investors that will want to know about it, because we're seeing some really crazy stuff right now. So what to do? If you're looking for a house, what to do next? Well, here's the thing, guys. Get pre-approved, see what you qualify for, approach the housing market unemotionally, because when you are in these competitive markets, you need to disassociate from the fear of missing out, right? FOMO is real right now, and I'm seeing it affect buyers where they're like, well, I'll never get a house. Guys, you're going to get a house no matter what. So make sure you disassociate from the emotional aspect of buying the house. Yes, money is cheap, but just because money is cheap does not mean you buy whatever you can, right? It's kind of like shopping. As a lady, I can tell you, I went through a period in my life where I was like, oh my God, it's designer, it's 80% off. I need to buy it. The stuff never fit. It looked terrible. There was a reason it was 80% off. Just because you can get something for cheap does not mean it's something you should buy. So make sure that you're not making emotional or fear of missing out decisions. Overall, that's really what's going on right now. So I hope this has been helpful. I hope that you stay safe over the next few days. I'm going to be doing just kind of Homebuyer 101 on YouTube and LinkedIn. But if you want live what's happening with the markets as the election drama unfolds, I will be doing that on Instagram. So as always, thanks for watching. Please stay safe, and talk to you tomorrow.